Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I am Ayoka, and I'm getting ready to bring you a divine feminine reading for tonight. You know what? Let's do this for the month of April, since we are in spring now, and we're going through this transition. And I know you gotta probably be feeling a little off in your energy, right? Because I know I have been. I got to do my acupuncture session today, so I highly recommend that you do some acupuncture, okay? Because it helps move that energy and it gets you back feeling vibrant. Because let me tell you, I was feeling really anxious, almost like not even in my temper. So it's like everything was agitating the hell out of me, right? Like I literally had told myself today, like I'm ready to take that charge. Whatever it is, I'm taking it, right? But I feel better now, so I do highly recommend that for you. I know for a lot of the Divine Femmes, we have been going through some transitions where we had to end some karmic cycles. Let's just put it that way. So let's see what the energy update is for you guys. I'm going to set my intention so we can all be on the same page energetically. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for Divine Feminines for the month of April. I ask that you close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will, and to protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. I ask that you also protect me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies that are being directed towards me. Close all communications to anyone who is just against me or against the Lightworker Society. I thank you for showing up and hearing me clearly, and so it is. I don't know what it was. It seemed like something was just really trying to distract me. But I was like, let me get back focused. Let me grab my wand. That definitely helps. All right. This is a collective reading, you guys. I tap into everyone's energy, so this might be bits and pieces of your story. However, my spirit guides do speak to everyone who visits us. I pick up on past, present, future energy, so it could be your energy at any time. So stay hopeful, stay positive in your mindset. All right, stay balanced in your heart chakra, okay? Because spirit does have a message for you tonight for the month of April. Okay, thank you. So I do got two cards that jumped out here. Of course, you guys, oh shit, three. I gotta read the book from this because I don't know these cards. Alright, so what I got is the Red Lady, the Poetess, the Queen of Saintly Women. The one card says, I'm pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. What I just say? I am a divine femme, honeys. Look at that. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely, and I love the women in my life fiercely. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. All right, so skim it just says, and I'm gonna go through this real quick. We ain't gonna drag it out. I'm gonna try to pull the meat out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, you guys. Thank you. All right, so this card is really just saying, all right, so when your soul selects this card, holy rage, sacred anger, and positive aggression, this states of being a crucial aspect of the divine feminine. It's the female power that ends wars, that brings home missing children, that seek justice for the earth and for those who can't defend themselves, the brilliant artist and the mystic. William Blake relates that the voice of honest indignation of the voice of God. The feminine has far too long been disassociated from rage and anger. If we can't embody the fiery emotion of anger, it often festers or expresses itself in subversive, manipulative ways, or it leaves us anxious and frustrated. I needed this, y'all. I got to read the whole thing because I just sit up here and said this to you. Now, positive aggression, acting with love on behalf of what breaks our heart or enrages us, is what allows us to become agents of change, to better our lives in the world around us. We got to come face to face with our true strength. Power doesn't come from passive aggressive behaviors. Wow. We don't have to fear expressing our anger directly to an institution or a person who is acting unjustly. Wow. Wow. Wants us to see that anger is essential emotion, is the sacred call to move that anger from pure emotion into conscious action. She wants us to act with conviction and from love. She wants us to create the healthy boundaries we need so we aren't injured again and again, or so that we can free ourselves from a destructive pattern. It's time to end. We have a divine right to draw a sacred circle around us at all times, set them boundaries. The protection we invoke for ourselves and others helps move us from feeling helpless to taking loving actions. Y'all, I needed that so much. And I know somebody else needed that. I got chills in my body. Because I literally have told my acupuncturist today that I have been holding it and suppressing it, and it ends up coming out in ways that it's just like, I got to figure out how to place this energy here, because I'm going to flip the fuck out. Yeah. And I'm coming for everybody who has been bringing heat to me. Like, that's what I've been at energetically. And to read that, and having to learn not to hold on to the anger, and it's okay to express it, but do it in loving ways. This next card is just basically saying, instead of exhausting ourselves with the unholy effort of comparing our own bodies to others, or of competing for resources that are actually unlimited, we are to be our most revolutionary. We must do the most revolutionary thing we could ever do: love ourselves, our sisters, and our sisters fiercely. Okay, so this card is really just saying, to feel good in your own skin. Be capable of that. Be unapologetically about yourself, your emotions, all of that, right? Now, take time to indulge with the ladies in your life, okay? Go to a spa, make a dinner date, go skinny dipping. Just embrace who you are, right? Embrace the women or the people around you. The power of loving every inch of your female form. Okay, and Arabia, the queen of saintly women. 52. Now this card says, it's telling me about her, so let me skim through that for a second. It can be very difficult. Loving without expectation is profound spiritual practice. More often, our love for someone is loaded with ideas of who that person needs to be for us. But divine love is unconditional. It's a love that seeks only to love. No hidden agendas, no strings attached. Okay, so this card is saying that each time we are able to love someone or ourselves without conditions to that love, we arrive at the altar within us. We free them and ourselves. Remember what this goddess is saying, right? That to love just for the sake of loving lets the divine act through us. Your meditation will be, are my current actions motivated by love? Wow. Wow. We do put conditions on love, don't we? That's a lot. So we're going to definitely pull in and tap into this energy to see what this is referencing here. Okay, I'm going right into my tarot. So 1 second. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us about these cards. What's going on in my divine femme's life for the month of April? The World card is here and the Nine of Pentacles is here. So once I get started, y'all, sometimes I forget to go here and show you the cards. But, however, you will reach a personal milestone in your life, divine femme. Okay? All of your efforts will pay off, is what Spirit is saying. This card is about completion and unity and wholeness. It's about you, right? You reaching a stage of completeness and being whole within yourself, okay? You've probably been feeling incomplete or empty or something here. But I do have my other card, which I was the Nine of Pentacles, which was upright. But this is about, you have reached a point in your life where you're independent, you're confident, right? You've reached a stage in your life where you're balanced between your spirituality and you got material satisfactions, honey, okay? You can overcome your difficulties. You can do all that. You know how to set standards for yourself now. I'm talking about high standards, especially when it comes to your partners. You ain't taking no shit, right? Wow. Okay, so you're balanced, is what Spirit is saying here. You balanced. You good. You've been being guarded. And Spirit is like, sis, bro, is if you divine masculine, you divine feminine, all right? You good. Okay, calm down a little bit, right? You got what it takes. This conflict is going to end. All right, so whatever these conflicts or whether it's competition or arguments, whatever is happening that's happening around you, honey, because it don't got it to do with you. Okay, it's coming to an end because the divine masculine wants to cooperate here. They've been juggling. I got my Two of Pentacles. So they've been juggling here. Playing a juggling act, right? This is why they've been blocked when it comes to love. Okay, now they're probably in the energy of being cold. There's a lot of emotional loss here. You guys are probably in a separation too. Now, but don't lose faith in love, okay? It seems as though your masculine could be insecure, all right? Just a little bit too insecure right now because there's some things going on, okay? But they're going to make this personal transition because I do have the Six of Swords. All right, they're going to move forward. They're going to do this transition. They had a lot of trouble doing it previously before because they were resistant to changing, carrying baggage from the past here. But they're going to move on, all right? Now, again, burden. This is what they've been feeling like. Wow. Burdened by responsibilities. I'm really picking up on you guys are mirroring the hell out of each other. Okay, sometimes when you feel obligated to certain things, it kind of stresses you out, right? It creates issues in your life. And even on the divine masculine side as well, it creates issues in their life. Whatever those responsibilities that they have or duties, it makes them feel like love is just another burden. Okay, and it all has to do with failing to delegate responsibilities, right? Or breaking down certain things so that you won't be doing everything by yourself. Okay, divine femme, because you definitely probably are hoarding all the responsibilities in your life. All right, and so are they. Now, the Three of Swords is here. You are heartbroken. So, what you're feeling is probably that. All right, it's like grief. It's like you're grieving from something. Maybe because you guys have broke up or separated, or there's a disconnect between you two. There's definitely some conflict that was taking place between you all. But for the month of April, Spirit is saying that conflict is coming to an end. All right, now this Three of Swords card also leads to third party situations creating drama. All right, that could be it as well. A lot of times it is. Divine masculine always got some type of karmic situation going on before they actually step into their divinity, right? They're just masculines at this point. But as they grow and they heal and they forgive and they recover, then they start to elevate in their energy. Now they're gaining some strength. You have the strength, Spirit is saying. Okay? You have the strength. It's infinite strength on top of that. You have the courage, the confidence, the inner power, all of that, especially during times of distress, right? You're so freaking resilient. So use compassion and empathy because that's what's going to bring you two together. All right? Now, remember that last card that talked about love with conditions? That's not what divine love is. Wow. Eight of Swords is here in the reverse. Woo, sorry, you guys. Your masculine will take control, all right, and face their fears. Okay, you definitely will have the freedom to love. Trust me, it's coming. You may have been feeling smothered. They've been feeling smothered, right? Just by life, period. You know. Now, these restrictions, you know, and the limitations that have been taking place here is really just because they're in this deceptive behavior. They've been trying to get away with something here. Now, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to turn my volume back up because I realized I turned it down. So I hope I ain't too low for y'all. But, however, right, they've been really trying to get away with something here. But that energy is shifting. Some truth is going to be revealed, okay? Because you have been accepting a lot of stuff that has been taking place. You just now at this energy of like, you know what? I'm going to accept this and I just got to move on and heal pretty much, right? What I tell you, you guys mirror each other. So that's what's happening. They're doing the same exact thing, accepting their situations, moving on from it, and learning to heal from it instead of grieving on it and dwelling on it, you know, and not taking a positive perspective about it. They definitely are taking these blindfolds off. They will come off, okay? And I'm speaking as though it is, all right? Now, yep, Five of Pentacles is here in a reverse position. There's some positive changes that are coming. Okay, this is talking about recovery from loss, overcoming adversities. That's a lot going on here. All right, a lot going on here. The Magician, Divine Femme, you have the willpower here. And now, you know, because you have this willpower, your Divine Masculine has this willpower and this desire to create opportunities for love now, okay? They're going to be more proactive. even though they still kind of in this low vibrational energy here, I'm picking up here. They're going to be more proactive. They've been really trying to do things for their own personal gain, but now they got, look, the Ace of Wands. They got some inspiration that's bringing in new passion, honey. Now they have this willpower to develop their own vision, and it's making them excited and passionate, okay? All right, so they coming in. So they ain't just coming in for just communication, honey. That's all I'm going to say, okay? They want passion too, something sensual. All right, they miss you. Definitely is what I'm picking up. Third party situation had to come out. This Two of Cups and this Three of Cups is here together. In the reverse, Two of Cups. What that talk about? That was a codependent ass relationship. This is why there has been an imbalance between you two. Okay? Now, they don't have a close relationship with this person. It's no close bond. They don't work well together. Okay? There's no balance. This is not an equal situation between the divine masculine and this karmic person. You know, even though they're in this low vibrational frequency, shit, this is a person that they got a family with pretty much. You know, that money is tied up into this situation here. Now, thank you. They holding on to you. I was getting ready to ask. I was like, what they being calculated about? But they definitely holding on to you, divine femme. You coming out as a Queen of Pentacles. They probably even possessive over you. I hate to say it. You know, that is codependent energy too, but it's a lot. They holding on to you. And this Empress in the reverse is insecure. That's the karmic. That person is overbearing and smothering and lacking growth. Ain't shit happening there. Okay? So Whisper say, come on, sis. You is everything, bro. You is everything. You independent. You confident. You got the willpower. Come on. You are completion, okay? You are whole. Like, big yourself up because you the shit. Like I said, they just overwhelmed. They anxious right now. Because of that situation. They have to deal with that. All right, but they coming in as the Emperor, okay? So some stuff is shifting here. You know, even though they overwhelmed, they gonna definitely get into that energy where they gonna start to use their logic and their intuition, okay? Now, they know what they want. Like I said, the Emperor just is very traditional. But they don't express their emotions. All right, but they're not going to be given to that situation because there's an uneven power dynamics there, right? And they're not going to give into that situation anymore. They really going to try to take control over their life. And on top of that, they were just staying there out of fear. That's it. Just out of fear. Wow. They were just stuck in the past. They could not move on. Why? Because of fear. Like, whatever happened in that situation, that shit got them, like, it shook them to their core. Where they just don't feel safe or stable when it comes to relationships, period, right? It don't got nothing to do with you. It just got everything to do with them and how they need to heal. But as you're doing the work for yourself, it's helping your divine masculine level up. Why? Because the divine femme takes the lead in the connection. All right. That's why it's so important for you to focus on yourself. Spirit always constantly reiterated over and over and over again. Work on your own self-love, your own self-awareness, your own healing, all of that has to do with you becoming whole, right? Because that is what helps the divine masculine to meet you at your energy here. Because you haven't been being recognized within this connection, and you want victory and you want the reward. So, yeah, bring the balance, sis, bro. Bring it, okay? Because you're masculine, all right? The cards is saying it all. I got the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's divine masculine and the karmic person. All right. The Ten of Cups is here in the reverse. Boom. What that say right there? What it mean? They ain't happy. They separated. They ain't together. It's a lot. It's conflict, and it will be conflict. This is a short flame. This wasn't even supposed to be a long-term thing here. I'm getting. And on top of that, right? This is here in the reverse. Come on. There's going to be a resolution here. And they're going to reconcile with you after they healed the tension of this shit. Wow. Okay, now, yep, because you guys have an imbalance. I got the lovers here in the reverse. This is my twins. You've detached, divine femme. You and your high priestess energy right now. The high priestess sit back and be like, I'm listening to my own inner voice, right? I ain't worried about nothing you got going on over here. I'm not doing it. I will withdraw my energy and I will focus on me, honey. And that's where you at. And it's bringing disharmony between you and the divine masculine. And they ain't feeling it. They just not, right? But it's hard for them to commit because they feel like it's gonna be some negative consequence. It's gonna be bad. Literally, like it's gonna be bad because they didn't align themselves with all of these people that are low vibrational. But let me tell you, Spirit, you working tonight. Thank you. The Justice card and the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun card, all in the upright position. Balance. The scales will balance out for you. A decision will be made that's fair and just, honey. Okay? Your person is going to take that leap of faith. It's been a lot of injustice between you two. You are the Queen of Wands. What I tell you, do I need to big you up again one more time? You confident, honey. You self-assured. You passionate, right? You stay by the divine masculine side. You stand up for them. You independent. You cheerful, honey. And you're confident. Oh, let me tell you, you all that. You the sun. And when you look at this card, it's like how the Knight of Pentacles looks like he's walking towards the sun. And your arms is wide open like, come on, honey. come on home, honey. I'm here. They see you as success, as a new beginning, as happiness, okay? As joy. And it's coming to you. That's all I'm telling you, okay? So just remember to love, right? With empathy and compassion when it comes to this. The Hangman card is in the reverse. The period of waiting is over. All of that stolen, it's over. Honey. These two cards don't even matter. They don't even matter. They was in the reverse, right? It feels like, it was a failed romantic plan. But really, Spirit is saying that you just needed to have a little patience. Cycles had to close, okay? Come on. Continue to plan for your future. You may be unhappy and not feel fulfilled in this situation, and it's causing you to be disappointed. But honey, your wishes won't come true. You made a wish, and Spirit will honor that. Let me tell you something. That it was a promise that was made to the twins, okay? But you got to fulfill your part as well. You got to close out the karmic cycles. You got to heal. You got to move on. You got to put that love back into yourself, honey, and you got to focus on your gifts and your life purpose. You have a contract with the divine, and so does your masculine, okay? So remember to look at the bigger picture, all right? Even though when you look at it right in front of you, it's like, this shit's right? But nah, honey. Look at the bigger picture. It's already done in 5D. You guys are already in a spiritual union. Remember that, okay? You may not be physically in union, but you already married in 5D, honey, okay? So stay positive. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because positivity is what's leading you to romance. All right? Now, let's get some divine masculine. Let me see about my moment in truth cards real quick. Hold on. I think I want to get more like hidden truth, like some things being spoken. Somebody karmic is doing some love spells. But honey, it don't matter. They could put whatever spell they want on me. The divine is a part of this right here. So they coming back. Regardless, they coming back. No matter what they think they can do, it ain't gonna work. It's just gonna backfire. Why, divine femme? Because you already got you to cover. So remember to cover yourself with the wonderful mighty white lights, right? Or just ask the divine, ask your archangels, look, protect us, cover us. Cover us, protect us from any negative energies being projected towards us. Protect us from any, spells, anything that you can think of that you feel like will affect your connection, okay? Do that. Send it back. Send it back tenfold, okay? The DM is burdened by that situation here. All right, so that's everything that's being spoken. Keep your faith. Stay hopeful. Love on yourself, honeys. Love on yourself for the month of April because guess what? They coming back. All right, so I love y'all. Stay positive, okay? And keep checking out my channel. I post videos every single day. I thank you for your energetic support. Now, if you happen to want a reading one day, just simply click the link in my bio of my Instagram. I'll also keep the link in the details section of this video. All right, y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. Peace.